Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Crash 2. Cortex Strikes Back. That's right. I almost forgot the subtitles.
Why is that level called Hang 8?
Hang 10?
Because he's a four-toed marsupial and he can't hang 10. He can only hang 8.
Wait a minute, guys.
Gotcha!
Cortex is about to come up.
Oh,
Hey, wait,
hang on,
guys. Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Yes, we had to reference that.
I'm not surprised.
We had to reference that somewhere. It was pretty fun. It was and I'm really thankful.
I swear. I promise. We're original. We swear.
It's fun. It's funny.
I had to.
Well, you know what
I
they
know
say.
you had to.
You know what they say. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
Logan, you know.
I was genuinely wanting to try and green screen that in somewhere too. Well.
We may as well do it there.
But green screen it in when I do it there.
I don't know. Oh, no, I
think the only
maybe.
problem I can think of is that it might be like a matter of syncing up the animation to when Matt does it on the off chance
Yeah, I
you do
think
it
you're
at
a
a
little
different
quicker.
tempo as to what the original did.
Maybe I'll figure something
You'll
out.
find a way. There's always a way.
If I couldn't, then you'll know why. So, well, welcome to another forest level. I love this. This little theme tune is so nostalgic for me.
And this looks
nice.
gorgeous.
Especially for me, since I actually grew up with the GBA games, which use this theme a lot.
You know.
Oh, this tune was in the GBA game. Or?
You know.
Yeah,
with
it was.
with how many marimbas are used in this song, I'm amazed that the master of marimbas himself did not do this music.
Who's that?
You can take a guess.
I
What's a
don't know.
marimba?
What?
I said, what's
Sorry,
a marimba?
It's the. I don't know. Never mind.
It's like a xylophone.
Yeah.
It's like a xylophone for adults. Oh, jeez, I totally. That jump is very. You have to.
Believe it or
a lot
not,
of these jumps
I'm
you.
an idiot for forgetting his name. Who's the guy who was doing the music for Rabbids? Grant Kirkhope.
Grant Kirkhope. Yeah. Okay. I never knew of him as the master of marimba.
He makes that joke a lot because a lot of his music did use marimbas in the past.
I could kind of hear that from Banjo-Kazooie's soundtrack. Yeah. Well,
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, time for backtracking. And I'll be honest, the way Logan's doing, I mean, my preferred way of doing it is after I get all that shit done, I just immediately backtrack to the road I came and then go the normal route this way. So that way I don't have to worry about, like, all the enemies I have to deal with and all the crates along the way.
It's just the turtles!
Oops.
Yeah, the turtles!
Well, you'll be going through the same You'll be going through the same directions either way, to be honest.
Well, yeah, but at the same time, like, if you were to go backwards from, like, your first route, you won't have to worry about all the... You've already spun all the enemies away, so you won't have to worry about them anymore.
I get you. I understand, and probably was smarter, but oh gosh.
You know what Scrooge says? Work smarter, not harder.
I get the feeling that, from what Matt's saying, I get the feeling that he's really hoping to see Dana Carvey pop up out of nowhere.
Fuck you.
A bit further, there we go. But yeah, so as you can see, backtracking can, and that's just the first level. Let's get back here. So backtracking.
And now back to Crash Vision.
Backtracking is just I sped it up. Ha. So backtracking is kind of a pain. It's only gonna get worse from here.
Oh yes, it is. I mean, we already got the obvious example, which is Cold Hard Crash, but then you also got one of my more hated ones, Piston It Away.
Yeah.
My worst favorite one. My worst one was the behaving.
Dope.
That one sucked too.
Also, I've been trying to do this whole time, but I think in this version you can no longer. Oh yeah, heavy crates you have to belly flop on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you can skip the little rat pits anymore.
Nope.
You used to be able to like spin jump along the edges, but they removed those polygons.
Yes, they did. But you know what? There actually is another way to skip them in this version. Use your spin.
Really?
Use your spin jump trick.
I tried, and I always.
It is a little finicky, but it is possible if you do time it just right.
Those bouncy crates compared to the other ones only take 2 hits to.
That is a dick move.
Yeah.
So you can't just do 5. It takes 2. So okay. Yeah, I know ahead of time.
Actually, I was about to say,
but A lot of these jumps only can
I
work.
swear to God,
Yes.
Logan, I heard you say you have no hentai.
I thought he said that too.
I know.
It's Discord. Anyway, you have to. For a lot of these jumps, it almost seems like it's only gonna work if you make the jump like at the very edge, like as you're already about to fall off, hit the X button.
Of course, and of course he doesn't have any hentai. None of them know how to float.
Shush.
Confidentially, he probably doesn't know what it is.
Personally, I prefer the air. So,
Well,
go
the
get our
There
box
you go.
jam.
Well, the American Crash might not know, but maybe the Japanese Crash does.
I have no idea what the heck you're talking. Maybe.
Japanese Crash knows how to float.
No, hentai.
No, he's talking about hentai because it's a Jap. Okay,
Oh.
back to adult things with adult conversations about maturity about this Bandicoot pulling a crystal out of his hoo-ha. We're going to be
Vomiting a
moving
gem
forward.
out of his pie hole.
We are going.
And he's still without a girlfriend.
He had one, but then it didn't work out. She started dating Pinstripe.
Non-canonically.
Non-canonically
Well,
for
technically
us.
it is part of the Japanese canon. Not our canon though. Though honestly, I'm kind of surprised that they didn't go with that anyway. Because I mean, fuck, they just left her without any closure.
And I was about to say, like, I think you guys, I think it might have been brought up in the first game while I was gone, but I do agree that I think it's disappointing that they didn't use that "Where are they now?" montage as an opportunity to make that canon.
Let me just say this right now. I just realized what I said. Like they gave her no closure. I'm sure a lot of people would probably misconstrue what I say and say she doesn't have any clothes.
They gave her no closure.
Also, yes. Oh, geez, they brought back boulders, and they also introduced these landmines. The landmines don't kill you; they just kind of, but they will slow you down, which can be a problem when you have a giant 2-ton boulder after you.
Well,
Yeah, but just as long as you avoid.
Well, Cortex does need you, so he had that in mind.
You know what? I'm just gonna say two
Yeah.
things. First off, one detail that I'm kind of disappointed that they removed is that in the original game, if you're in that safe zone and the boulder's like right next to you, Crash will automatically just like hop forward. For some reason, they got rid of that, and I'm a little disappointed. Second off, as a slight spoiler, when you beat Crash 2 in this version, you get the dash boots from 3, and when you have the dash boots, these boulder levels essentially become a non-issue.
Yeah.
They're kind of they're kind of still a non-issue now, because honestly, like, so long as you're carefully avoiding all those speed bumps, these are probably the easiest of the boulder chasing stages
speed
throughout
bumps
Crash's
and
history.
nitro crates.
Well, yeah. You know how to
Yeah,
dodge those?
got it.
You can dodge those, you can dodge a ball.
If you dodge a nitro crate, you can dodge a ball.
Yeah, it did sound
Yeah.
like you said ball.
If you can dodge a boulder, you can dodge a wrench. What? Ow!
So, hey, check out my new camera. Oh, wait, this is a new camera.
Oh no! Giant flying sheep! Beep, beep, I'm sheep.
So, oh yeah, they also brought back. Oh yeah, yeah, they brought back those bonus stage areas with the little trees and stuff.
Ooh.
Ah!
What was-
And other than that, careful. Yeah, they have turbo pads now. They also had.
Pretty good.
Ow!
Ooh.
See, it's when you land, you have this little slow down. Okay, hurry. Bear in mind, you also whenever the boulder breaks a box, that does also help you as well.
Yeah, unlike in the original where you have to break them yourself. Yeah, it breaks it for you. So
Careful, careful! I won't get the life.
Oh, geez,
Oh,
you're
the
getting
knife!
close.
Oh, fine. I'll
Just
just
let
break
the
all the
boulder
boxes.
get them.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's true. That was a bit more of a sticky pain in the ass than the original.
yeah.
Maybe. Well, that's because I wanted to stop and get the stuff. And now I'm also gonna say, this is just my opinion. I love playing with the directional pad more.
I know you two like doing the directional pad because it plays like the because.
Well, James likes using the analog stick.
Oh really?
I like to switch between the two depending on
our first boss.
I only use the direction. I only use the control stick. I don't know. It just feels so much more precise.
I only use the D-pad for stuff like, say, 2D segments or anything like that.
And suddenly
Meanwhile-
Ripperoo
Hey,
is
Ripperoo got it.
Einstein.
He got a college education.
4 years of
But
college.
he still has a phobia of bandicoots.
He's got a bit of a grudge.
I was about to say, those 4 years of college and plenty of knowledge only get him his useless degree.
Jeez.
And he's just as crazy as before. I kind of miss the old wacky laugh from stock sound effects,
guys.
but Frank will.
Well, I think is yeah. What's up?
Wait. Marty, I suddenly turned into a blue kangaroo. That looks like a dog.
Yes.
And I was about to say, one detail that I kind of miss is that right here when he's about to hop, like, see that? In the original game, like, right after he does the final hop, he'll, like, look down at his feet before it blows up on him and he goes crazy. For some reason, they got rid of that in the N.Sane Trilogy, and I don't get it, because I thought that was actually a kind of adorable detail.
Yeah.
I've been being like, oh, no.
Yeah, it's like
wait, oh, shit.
Wait a minute. This one's a little, like, a little bit to the left. Got it.
How did you survive that?
Usually I just stick to the very bottom of the square.
No, this I thought you have to stay to the bottom for this part. I thought.
Well, you can do for that too, obviously.
And
there you go.
And he's done.
Yeah. No yeehaws though.
And it turns out it is a wig.
Yeah.
I knew it. His mustache was fake.
It was. Oh, I really grew that mustache. Anyway, we did it. Now we can just head on to the portal, and hit the R button to head on up.
Going up.
I love that. Like nothing changes, just his arm goes up.
Oh God! Please tell me that they're.
Oh wait, hang on.
Oh.
Lucky.
Huh.
Oh,
What
hang
do you?
on.
Oh
boy.
Before you touch that dial.
I see that Ripperoo failed to prove much of a challenge yet again.
Nah.
But back to business.
I'm not gonna lie. If there's one thing I will say about the voice acting in the trilogy overall, I think Cortex's delivery during these segments is probably the weakest.
Just in two,
It's
right?
kinda like he's not as wacky and wild as we'd like.
Well, a lot of that has to do
out
with
of all of them.
yeah. I was about to say a lot of that has to do with the fact that, to be fair, he's trying to go with a similar type of, delivery and tone that Clancy brought in the original.
I've been looking everywhere.
Yeah, though it's funny because I honestly think he did a pretty good job with Crash 3. Crash 2, he just feels very, very stilted.
Oh yeah, no.
Coco, she's losing the signal. Goodness, if only there was some way that she could be here right now and tell us in person what she was worried about. Oh, by the way, there's her time machine. Hey, Coco.
There you go.
Now, what were you saying, Coco?
So from here on out, I'll be swapping between the two of them, just like James did.
And
Thank you.
unlike me, in which case I only swap when Crash is needed.
All right,
Crush the polar
Because
bear!
Matt,
Crush the
because
polar bear!
Matt hates Crash.
I'm on it.
You
Doing
motherfuckers!
it.
Don't
Doing
hurt
it.
the poor bear.
4,
Sorry, can't hear you over
endangered
the sound of me
species.
earning
7,
mad loots.
8, 9,
Mad
10.
loots!
Well, I hope you're happy, Logan. He just lost 10 of his lives just to give to you.
Yay, you did the extra crush.
Good times. So, with that said,
Let that be
that'll
a hint to come, ladies and gentlemen. That's not the worst we're gonna give to this poor bear.
no, we have some more. We have some fun times ahead of us. So,
Yeah.
with that said, thank you all so much for watching, and join us in the next part. We will now be starting the second hub.
Till next time, everybody.
Bye bye.
Hello, Peter. I'd like to report an animal abusing.